bet you think that I should calm down.
In today's video, it's bathroom redo time.
Think about you, and that we're good the way we are.
So here's the bathroom before I started. These are the wall color. I don't know what you call that. Maybe a tan, khaki, I don't know. And there's the light fixture. And we're going to do something with the mirror. As you can see, I'm kind of talking in it. My sound didn't come out right, so voice over on this one. Going to do something to the counters. The shelving. We're going to paint up there in the very top part where there's the overhang. And right now that gray is a primer that's used especially for mold and mildew. And I'm just doing it above there. I'm not doing it in the whole room because that's where the shower is. I just wanted to get that done very, very well before I put paint on it. And then up there on the ceiling, even that soffit part is going to be painted white also, because that soffit part, I don't like how they painted it, that color of the wall. So I'm changing that. And I also did the primer around the outside of the shower just a tad. So there we go. That's what the bathroom is looking like at the beginning.
Feels like I can fly.
This is the wall color that I'm going to be using. It's the same wall color throughout my whole house. It's an elemental gray color.
No one will ever take me. No one will ever take me away from you. I promise I will.
So I'm starting up here on the ceiling, the small ceiling that's above the shower, and that part of course is going to be white because that's the ceiling. So I'm just painting over that gray primer white, and I can't really remember how many coats it took, but I'm pretty sure it was 3, and it took 2 on the regular ceiling because it was already white. So it took a little bit more paint, but that area, it probably needed it just because it gets a lot more water splashed on it. And then later on I'll start the gray, the elemental gray on the other part below the ceiling part of the shower. I know this kind of hard to say what I'm saying, but I know you can tell what I'm doing. So anyway, this is the beginning. And yes, I'm talking on the phone and painting at the same time.
Standing underneath the lights, look into each other's eyes. Tired snowflakes are coming down, collapse into water when they hit the ground. I hear the sound of empty streets. Yesterday has gone to sleep. All that's left is you and me. I can promise you're the only thing I see. Hold my hand and hear the words I say. Close your eyes and let us fade away. Build a secret place for you and me. And let our minds be caught up in a dream. Quiet voices in the night. Time is running out of sight. A lonely wind is passing by. Tries to carry all the whispers that it finds. The walls are listening when we talk, making echoes as we walk. There's no one left but you and me. It's like a made-up place that only we can lights, look into each other's eyes. There's no one left but you and me. It's like a made-up place that only we can see.
Tick-tock, the clock keeps ticking. I don't know what I should do, and I wish you would be right here with me. My mind is filled with pictures of when we used to dance, but now I don't know where you are. I miss you so bad, won't you come back to me? I've got you in my head, you're all that I see. I've lost all my chances, I know that I am too late. I'm thinking of you, I'm thinking of you, I'm thinking of you, wondering if you're thinking about me too. Now it's too late, now it's too late. I'm out of time, but I'm still thinking of you. My heart keeps on bleeding, I have scars, the ones not healing. They're all there because of you. It's my fault, I messed it up, and I should have treated you much better, so much better. I miss you so bad, won't you come back to me? I've got you in my head, you're all that I see. I've lost all my chances, I know that I am too late. I'm thinking of you, I'm thinking of you, I'm thinking of you, wondering if you're thinking about me too. Now it's too late, I know it's too late. I'm out of time, but I'm still thinking of you. Tick-tock, the clock keeps ticking. Don't know what I should do. I wish you would be right here with me.
While I'm getting the ceiling done, I wanted to explain that some of the footage of me doing the actual walls with the elemental gray did not come out, and so you will see me do the gray up there above the shower, but after that you won't see the gray. You'll see me start from that to the countertop, but you can tell that, of course, you know, me painting the way I'm painting now, this is just how I'm doing it. And I did have to get up and down on the ladder, of course, when the big ladder, when I got to the walls to cut in. And I do use painter's tape, and I try to put things on the floor so that paint won't get everywhere. I'm just not one of those painters that can not use painter's tape and not put things on the floor, because I'll just make a mess. And although I thought the ceiling was probably the hardest, it ended up not being the hardest thing. Painting around the toilet and sink area was the hardest. So I'm sorry I lost that footage, but I know that if we would have had it, this video would be like over an hour long. So it's probably good that we did lose it.
Perfect lips got me rushing pen, and I'm so lit. Like lilies you open, the fragrance goes to my head, my darling. I like you always do. Hold my hand and look me in the eye so I can tell you how I feel. Tell you how I feel. Every day is something new. If I spend it with you, with you, with you. Oh, I want you right now, and I need you right now, you right now. My world is spinning round, round, around. Oh, I want you now, now, now. My world is spinning round, round, round. And I want you now, and I want you now, and I want you now.
Okay, so now I'm working on the countertop. I did this kind of countertop in my bathroom, and I really like it. It has held up very well. It will stain, so you have to be careful, like if you use hair color or anything like that, so be careful with that. But this is peel and stick wallpaper. It is not contact paper, and it's very forgiving. I used actual contact paper in my laundry room, and I do not like it. It is not held up as well, and it is not easy to peel up if you make a mistake. And this stuff is really easy to work with. I got it at Walmart for $12.84 for that whole box. The sink or the countertop only used one box, so that countertop was a $12 countertop. That you cannot beat that budget unless you paint, which did not video this, but I painted it and it did not work out. When I went to put the second coat of paint on it, it pulled off the first coat. So then I said, nope, so I had to take all the paint off, scrape it all off, and start completely over. And I'm glad I did, because I do really like the peel and stick wallpaper on there. I was just trying to do something a little bit different, and it did not work out for this countertop. So if you look to the right, there is a toilet paper roll holder right there, the little white one. And later on, we exchange it for the black one. And I just want you to be aware just of what it looked like before, because in my before picture, I don't think you can see the side of that, but this angle you can. But now I'm moving on to this, and it worked out really good. And if you watch what I'm doing, I clip the edges around the sink so I can mold it around the sink, and it works out very well. I did this on my other one, and I'm not the expert on this, but it did work out really well, and it's very smooth.
20-something years ago. Those cold nights in December, and the sound of the falling snow, the fireplace warming us, the VHS movie box, your old broke down touring bus, and not a single cloud in the sky. If I could go back in time, I'd pack my bags right now. If I could play back, rewind, I wouldn't think twice. A pair of jeans and a dusty shirt, we didn't have a dime. No, you and me were poor as dirt, all we had was time. Hey, do you remember sneaking out in the night? Me playing the Fender and you singing, oh, it's alright. Beating hearts full.
So I was being so super careful with this paper that my back was killing me when I got done. I think I was just being all stiff because I was being so careful. But anyway, when I got done doing the countertop, and I'll be doing the sides in a minute, then you'll see me do the caulking on it. But what I wanted to say was we used on the edges, and edges meaning the sides of the countertop and the very front of the countertop, where you flip it under, you flip the paper under. You don't have to, you can cut it at the very edge, and instead of cutting at the very edge, I decided that I would flip it under, because that's what I did in my other countertop. And I used Gorilla Glue construction. It's like a small little tube, and it's clear, and I used it on the underneath because the countertop is slick on the front, but up under it is that yucky wood that's not real wood, and so it won't stick to that. So what I did was we used that glue, and it will stick great. It worked out really well, and we even used a little bitty bit of it at the very top of where the mirror was, because there was a little edges there that it didn't want to stick to, because like I said, this countertop's kind of got that fakey wood stuff on the underneath. But we don't have this on video, so I wanted to explain that we did use that. You would not really have to. I think you could just cut it with the edger and not go under with it like I did. But I did that in the other bathroom, so I thought, well, that worked out really good. I'm going to do that here. So that's why I did it that way, but you really would not have to.
Song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along, and I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up. When I dance around, I can't help but feeling, I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm
again. What's it like to be the one that he turns to when he's out of answers? What's it like to be the one that he comes to when he wants to dance? And I wonder what's that like? I have got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name, and I'm running out of time. I wish you felt the same, and I'm acting stupid like every day. Don't know what to do or what I should say, 'cause I've got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name. What's it like to hold his hand when he tells you that you're all he wants? And it's midnight, oh, I'm thinking about him. I have got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name, and I'm running out of time. I wish you felt the same, and I'm acting stupid like every day. Don't know what to do or what I should say, 'cause I have got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name. I wanna hold his hand, 'cause I can't stop thinking about him. And would he understand if I told him how I feel about him?
Now I'm using that primer that I used earlier, and I'm using this on the wood pieces that are going to make the frame around the mirror. And so I'm priming it first, and then I'm going to use the licorice Beyond paint on top of that. You do not have to use a primer with that, but because it's in a bathroom, that's why I decided in my mind that it needed it. So I ended up priming and painting both sides, because once you place it on the mirror, you can kind of see underneath if you do not use the same color paint. So that's why I ended up doing it this way. So now I'm caulking the countertop, and I'm using the DAP caulking that is not the paintable kind. I would not recommend using the paintable kind on the countertop since you're not going to paint. If you were going to paint the countertop, I would use the paintable, but not for, since I already have the countertop with the paper on it. So anyway, use that kind instead, because it just makes a difference on the look of it afterwards. The paintable will look like chalk, and it will come off easy if it's not painted. Well, you don't need to paint it if it's going to go on top of this, so that's why I'm using the non-paint kind. So anyway, I'm going to caulk everything all around the sink, all around the edges, and if you look to the right, I've got some Clorox wipes, not the regular Clorox wipes, just like a no-name brand. I think I got these at Dollar General, but I will end up using almost that entire container. So don't get expensive kind, just get some cheap kind if you're gonna use these. But this is what works best for me. I like to use these while I'm caulking, and I did try to use the little caulking little fingertip thing, and I wasn't a fan of it, but maybe I'm just not used to using it. But anyway, like I said, don't worry about using a whole box on this one little countertop or any size of caulking that you're doing, because you really need that much. So yeah, so I'm getting it done, and this just really makes a big difference. It's like a finishing thing, just like any other finishing thing, but to me, after I added the caulk, it looked even more realistic of a countertop.
It's been 4 weeks since you called, and I've been waiting here for you all along. I've been waiting here for you all along. Where you been? Where did you go? I wonder if you found what you're looking for. Wonder if you found what you're looking for. I hope it's not too late. I want you back here with me. We never should have said it's better this way. I'd rather be with you than someone I don't know. Now it's like we're living in two separate worlds. Come on back to me, say that you won't go. I can't cope without you, and I wanna hold you close. Say that you won't go. Say that you won't go. It's been so cold without you here. We barely said goodbye before you disappeared. It's been so cold without you here. I'm not gonna lie, don't know what I'd do without you. Maybe we could try to figure out a way to put our past aside. I've realized I only want you. I hope it's not too late. I want you back here with me. We never should have said it's better this way. I'd rather be with you than someone I don't know. Now it's like we're living in two separate worlds. Come on back to me, say that you won't go. I can't cope without you, and I wanna hold you close. Say that you won't go. 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 I'd rather be with you than someone I don't know. Now it's like we're living in two separate worlds. Come on back to me, say that you won't go. I can't cope without you and I wanna hold you close. Say that you won't go. Say that you won't.
Now I'm painting the pieces of wood for the frame, and this is that licorice that I was talking about, the licorice color. I mean, it's black, but they call it licorice. Beyond Paint does. And I mean, it only needed, after I did the primer, it only needed that one coat. It turned out really nice. And the wood was a little bit, oh, I don't know what you call it, but not too smooth, but not real bad raw. But anyway, the paint really helped that. So I'm glad I did the Beyond Paint, because it just was a really smooth, nice finish. And I'm glad also that I did the primer underneath. You know, normally you don't need that with Beyond Paint, but to me, for me, it worked out better.
Don't wanna care about them, though it hurts so bad. I wanna stay wide open, 'cause if I shut down, it just gives them right. I wanna stay wide open. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. I wanna stay wide open. Can't stand to hear more today.
So now my husband's in the bathroom helping me out. He's going to hang all the hardware. And this first thing that he's hanging is the towel rod. And we had a choice of, well, I say a choice because we had extra, but we could use the long bar that he's putting up, or we could use the one that was round. And before we had like a round white one up there, and I wasn't really that crazy about it because you couldn't hang a lot on that anyway. But so the bar I think is going to work out better. Like if you wanted to hang a real towel on it, you could, not just a hand towel. But it probably will mostly have hand towels, but just the fact that you can put something else on there was kind of nice. And then he's going to put up the toilet paper hardware, because we got a black one of those, changing out the white to black. And then on the back of the door, we had a white hook, and he's changing that to a black hook that came in this whole set. So the set, I tell at the end how much it was, but I can tell you it was $20 from Amazon for the whole set. Came in one little box, and that was a deal.
Don't wanna care about them, though it hurts so bad. I wanna stay wide open. Don't wanna care about them, though it hurts so bad. I wanna stay wide open, 'cause if I shut down, it just gives them right. I wanna stay wide open.
So my husband is getting the pieces that are going to make the frame around the mirror. And we got command strips, the Velcro, and he's going to Velcro it onto the mirror, or onto around the mirror, to make the frame. We did this in not our last house or our last one, but one before that. We lived in a lot of houses. So I've redone a lot of houses. None of them you could just move in ready, You always had to do stuff to them, and usually I did the floors first. But he has done this before, and it always amazes me that you can just put a frame around those ugly mirrors, because I don't like the mirror. And it's not really ugly. It's just very plain. I shouldn't say it's ugly because there's nothing ugly about it. It's just plain. And this just kind of dresses it up. So what he's doing there is he's taking the piece off that he's going to, place up. He's taking the little back pieces off, the peel and stick piece thing that's on there, and he's just placing it right on top of the mirror. So it's really two pieces, but it's really not two pieces, if that makes any sense. Because once you put them together, the Velcro sticks together and it locks in. And then the sticky part is the part you're sticking to the mirror. It's really nothing to it. And you can do different designs. But this design, I had found a mirror like this on Amazon. It was pretty expensive. I think it was $45 and about the same size and the same style and the same color. It was even black. And so I went on there and I said, this is what I want it to look like. And he just cut it to fit. He's got all kind of things to cut wood with. So but I think it turned out great, and I still have some finished work to do on it, but you can't really tell because I'm just kind of picky about that. I like to do the caulking and then repaint on top of that to make it no cracks or anything.
And perhaps I'm going back, but I don't have to be chasing every dream that I had.
All right, this is the big reveal. This is how it turned out. Okay, there's the black shower curtain rod that I got. I think that made a big difference, even though it's just something small. And then we already had this hanging thing, and I just put the gray towels. I thought they looked good with the new rug. It's down here. We've not done the floor yet, but that will be coming up in another video. I already have the box right here. Oops, the box. And I just put some black towels in there, washcloths. And then this is new right here. Wish I could get, yeah. This was like a white old-fashioned one. I don't know if y'all remember in the beginning of the video. And then I put the black knobs. And then here's the countertop. The countertop turned out great. And when I put the countertop in, you saw me, I did the caulking around. And then I got a few things, this and this and this as far as decor. And then here's the mirror. It turned out so good. What my husband did, he just cut the pieces, I painted them, and we Velcroed them up there. So I do still have a little bit of finished work to do on them, but that won't take me long at all. And then this is a new towel rod, which I love the black. I'm glad I didn't paint the shelves black though, because I was going to paint the shelves black and I was going to paint the hooks black, and I'm glad I didn't because I like it better white. And then right here behind the door, there was a hook before there, but we put in a new black one and took out the old white one. So I'm going to back out of the bathroom so you can kind of see the whole, because the bathroom's small. That's the new light fixture. That was my son laughing, if you heard that. But the light fixture is what brings it all together to me. Between the light fixture and the mirror, I just love it. I think it turned out really, really good. There's a cabinet. That's my And then, let me turn it this way. Okay. Oops. No. Okay. I just think everything turned out good. I actually, up here, all the decor that's up here, already had. So I shopped my shed, because I have a lot of decor in my shed, and I just really like the way that turned out. For that being something I already had, it makes it even better. And of course, like the towels, the washcloths right here, already had those, already had the box. So I didn't have to buy a whole lot of decor. And I was going to get a new shower curtain, by the way. There was one on Amazon that I was going to order. And I changed my mind because it was like $20. And I was trying to stay on a little bit better budget than that. That just wasn't the budget that I wanted to go with. I think the thing that's been the biggest change to me is the paint. Paint can really change a room big time. Alright, I want to break this down as to how much everything costs. First of all, the light fixture we got at the same time we got our other light fixture in our other bathroom, and it was like $40 because they were on sale. We got 2 for $80. So $40 a piece is for a brand new light fixture like that, and our old one was so bad. That's a good price. Then the paint, the primer. I used a primer. You saw me just paint the primer around the tub at the top, and that's because it's a special primer that keeps away the mold and mildew. The whole room does not need that primer, but that area did. And so I did that first, and that was $14. That was I cannot pronounce it, but I think it's the Zinsser Gray Primer. $14 at Home Depot. The wall paint was the Diamond Glidden, and it's called Elemental, and that's the name of the color. And that was $0. I already had it. That's what the rest of my house is painted, except for my other bathroom. It's a little shade lighter than that. And then the ceiling paint it's just white, and it's bare ceiling paint. And it was $14.48 because it was just a small can, because it's not a very big ceiling up there. So I didn't have to have a lot of paint for that. And then the little carpet that I actually got that at Dollar General for $8. And I actually went back and tried to get another one, and I can't find another one. But I know I will find another one eventually. I kind of think it needs 2 in here. And then, let's see, that was $8, Dollar General. The shower curtain rod was $17 from Lowe's. And let's see, this little soap thing, $3 from Dollar General. And this one was $5 from Dollar General. And then the little, let me take this stuff off here. This little tray, I can't remember. Oh, the little tray with the gold rim around it that's got my son's like essential stuff in it. It was $3. I know, that's so cute for $3. That's a good price. And then, let's see. Oh, the wood for around the mirror ended up being like $20 altogether, which you can barely get a mirror for a $20. I mean, if you get one on sale, you might get one, but maybe not one this big. I think I paid $35 or $30 for the other one that's in my main bathroom, and it has a black thing around it. But this one, we did not have to take the old mirror off. All we had to do is Velcro it on. So it saved time and money. And I painted it with licorice. It's a black paint from Beyond Paint. It actually worked really good on this wood. This is raw wood. But of course, I used my paint primer that I had, the Sensor paint primer on it before I painted the black on it. I just wanted to make sure, because this is a bathroom, I don't want peeling paint. So, but it worked out beautifully. It only took on one coat. And then, what else? Oh, the, all these black, hardware pieces that we bought, the toilet thing, the towel hanger, the hanger on the back of the door, and it also came with a round towel hanger. So that's just kind of extra for us. We don't really have anywhere in here to put that many pieces of hardware, but I ordered that from Amazon, and the whole package was $20. You can't get that at Walmart for $20, I guarantee you, because I went up there. So, is that it? That's it. And the rest of the stuff was actually mine, towels and stuff. And like I said, I went out to my shed and shopped out there. I guess it pays to keep some stuff around because I did end up using it in here. But that's it for today. I got my bathroom done. I'm so happy about it. There are 2 more things that we are going to do in here. One, the floors. We are going to redo the floors. It's just something that is not on the table right now. It's been very difficult to redo this bathroom because this is my mom and my son's bathroom, and them going into our bathroom and using our bathroom, not a big deal, but a big deal for them. So, we're just, that project of the floor, we're going to put on hold for right now. Plus, got to save up some money for that. It's not too expensive though. I think it was only going to be about $57 or something. And then up here on the ceiling, we're putting some trim. It'll just be white trim. You will not even barely see it. But I like to trim out stuff like that because, the way the wall was, it just wasn't a perfect wall to begin with. And so even though I sanded it and fixed it up beforehand, it still didn't come out perfect, which, nothing's going to be perfect, but the trim will, finish it out. That's what I think. So when I do those 2 things to the bathroom, I will definitely be putting it on here so that you can see how I did it, especially the floor. It's kind of cool how I did the other floor. I did the other floor the same way. It's real tile and ceramic tile, and I put peel and stick on top of it. I didn't think you could do that, but you can, and you can even grout it. And I did caulking around, and I even painted the top portion of the ceramic tile, but I'm not going to paint this in here. I'm leaving this because the flooring that I picked out has all the colors that are in here, so it just kind of worked out for me. So that'll be another project you get to see. But that's it for today. So I'm excited about having it feels like it's a new bathroom. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for coming. Bye. See you later.